Take a routine activity, transform it into a ritual. Add a marching band, some horses, colorful uniforms, and you've got something that stirs all the senses and packs them in at the palace. This is the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. It's the greatest show in London. It's free, and it happens every day at precisely 11:30 a.m., April through July, and every other day from August through March. You can check the internet for an up-to-date schedule. The new guards march to the palace from the nearby Wellington Barracks at Birdcage Road, where they relieve the old guard. The guard mounting takes about 45 minutes, and it's best to arrive by 10:30 in order to get a good vantage point by the fence. The guards come from 5 infantry regiments: the Grenadier Guards, the Coldstream Guards, the Scots Guards, the Irish Guards, and the Welsh Guards. You can tell which is which by the color of the plumes in their hats, collar and shoulder insignias, and the arrangement of buttons on their jackets. The Guards' distinctive bearskin hats cost about £600 and have generated a fair amount of controversy from animal rights groups. The Army is experimenting with artificial fur, but so far the tradition continues. When the weather is too cold or wet, the troops may wear long gray coats. The Guards are drawn on a rotating basis every 2 years. Many have served in combat in Afghanistan and Iraq and are fully prepared to trade pomp for the battlefield when called upon. The Guards live and train at the barracks. Their precision comes from hours of practice, and that means constant drill under the watchful eyes of their non-commissioned and commissioned officers. While on duty at the palace, Guards will stand their posts for 2 hours. Every 10 minutes they march 15 paces back and forth several times while tourists excitedly snap their pictures. There's no way of knowing for sure, but they must be one of the most photographed subjects on Earth. The Guards have a museum at the barracks that's open to the public for a small admission fee. It has stunning displays of uniforms worn by the troops who provided protection for the royal family over the centuries. The Wellington Barracks has a guard chapel and a gift shop where you can buy some very high-end toy soldiers. The Guards also provide security at nearby St. James Palace, the Tower of London, where they guard the crown jewels, and Windsor Castle. They're trained to remain motionless, but will react if someone acts inappropriately. They may also summon police if threatened. Mounted cavalry also provides security near the palace. Mounted and dismounted sentries stand their posts in front of the barracks on Whitehall, not far from number 10 Downing Street, home of the Prime Minister. The household cavalry is drawn from 2 units, the Life Guards and the Blues and Royals. They have their own changing of the guard ceremony, also at 11:30. There certainly must be much simpler, efficient, and less costly ways of providing security at the palaces. But this is a wonderful tradition that links past to present and hopefully the future for many generations to come.